Halloween, returning to Ace Attorney. This will be a shorter stream than usual, like 1 hour 30 minutes or something to that extent. But I did want to make some progress because we've been waiting for a bit of while, and I want to get done with this case because I'm not a big fan of it, if I'm being honest, even though it's one of the more popular cases in the fandom. Also, I started later because my ass zoned out with the re-release of Clock Tower. Clock Tower Rewind. Oh my fucking god, I love it so much. Have you ever wanted to play the original Clock Tower with the official translation of First Fear, but also just like keep all the uncensored shit from the original? That's what the Rewind version is. They took away all the replacements from First Fear for the PS1 and replaced it with the stuff from like OG Clock Tower. So basically you can play OG Clock Tower with all the content added from First Fear. And on top of that, they also included actual First Fear. So then you have the censorship and stuff, but you also get to have the cutscenes that replaced the story parts from OG. So you get to like eat your cake and have your cake and eat it too. It's got interviews bullshit. It's got fucking it's got like the manual of Clock Tower and Clock Tower First Fear. It's got box art shit. It's got, I don't remember if it's 3 or 4. It's got 3 or 4 demos that are on small showcases, only in Japan, in the fucking thing, that you can play. And it's amazing. Anyway, I had my coffee. Hey, what up, Eddie? I was just shilling the hell out of Clock Tower Rewind, not sponsored. I zoned out of time because I was too fucking busy playing Clock Tower. That shit is so good. It's gonna be about like an hour 30 minutes. Also, on the way in the mail are 3 games I've ordered, or was it 4? Gitaru Man, Guilty Gear X2, featuring Robo-Kai Kisuke, and, fuck, what was the third one? It was... Shit. I don't remember right now, but anyway, those 2. Woo! No problem, it happens. Yeah. Nah, my favorite game of all time is Toomba. And Clock Tower Rewind was announced at the same time as Toomba Special Edition was announced. And I like the inside of my pants turned completely fucking white at that announcement, where they announced both of those back to back. And since Clock Tower just released recently, yeah, I was up all night, bro. What were we doing again? Oh yeah. So how are you doing, Eddie? Okay, we've done all that. Okay, I presented everything to him already. Alright, got it. Oh, Gex? I'm really looking forward to Gex. But no, Clock Tower. Clock Tower Rewind. It's a horror game from the Super Famicom. It's amazing. It's very inspired by like Italian horror movies, like horror movies made by Lucio Fulci and Dario Argento and shit like that. It's really good. The main character, Jennifer Simpson, is inspired by Jennifer Connelly in the movie Phenomenon. Red one? Nice. I finally got to see Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie was fucking great. And the female villain in that movie did an amazing job. I fucking loved her. She did such a good job. Oh, I was about to examine the crime scene. Alright.
Wow! Look at this big pile of junk in the corner!
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey! That's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Alright. Let's take a look at this shit. There's something sticking out of it. Sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some reason, for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guards check on that kind of stuff and notifies the detectives responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Alright. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. Ah, thanks, dude.
That's the door we just came through.
Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out.
I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside.
Let's hope he remembers we're in here. Alright.
This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal. Our security system is high-tech around here.
Alright.
Hey, pal. Hey, pal. Hey, pal.
Yeah, more like a
Hey, pal.
Look! It's his secret weapons! Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. I gotta fix that down there. Okay, give me a second. Nah, this is not acceptable. That ruins the joke! I gotta fix the joke. I'm sorry. You probably don't care, but I do. Alright, I'll do this. And then I'll do... There we go. It should be displaying now. Oh, come on! At least dog is eligible. Wait, hold on. I know how to fix it. Big brain. I wish I noticed this earlier. Big brain. Maybe this works. Yeah! Here's a dog shit lettuce lunchbox set. There we go.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
That's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal! That's that metal detector! The one that led to the solving of the case out of Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right! Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. The joke here is that this case was released after the first 3 games. Even though it's in the first game, the joke is that feels like forever ago because release-wise, it was forever ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box? That's also a joke for... You'll see.
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Alright. Time to do the slide. Do the slide. Alright.
What is a saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room? What's this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright! What if there are other blood stains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Alright.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case. You know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it.
Wow! Someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of these pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try and put it back together?
Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tub of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. I hate this part. It's very inaccurate. Ah! Oh. think I'm too early with this one? Yeah. Hold on. Was it this? No. It was something like this. I fucking hate this case. I don't think it's this. No, it's not. Or this. Pretty sure this goes up. There we go! There we go. And then on here is... Pretty sure it's... this? Yeah! No, wait. I'm too early on that one. Same with this. I gotta do, like... this, I think? No, wait. This. There we go. Now it's this one. Oh, I gotta do the back. I got it. There we go. Now it's this. Then it's this. No. Fuck! This! I meant this. There we go. And now for the final piece.
Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in. Yeah, I got that far too in.
What? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Alright. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable?
No wonder why it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar.
Look! This one's open! And the red indicator light above the door is lit!
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints.
Detective Goodman's fingerprint? Well, Detective Goodman's locker?
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Alright. We got more evidence now. So... Alright, he has no fucking idea. Got it. Oh, I think I remember how to do this. First I gotta examine. Do the slide. Do the slide. And then do this. Wait, how do I... Hold on. How do I spray again? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I should probably examine this.
Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood seems like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Dun 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 dun.
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom!
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
Right. Of course. Most important part of a jar. I don't think there was anything else to examine right now. Right? No. Talk? Do I have to do this, maybe? And the sky. Blah, blah, blah. I want to use it, though! I guess I moved.
The sheriff's back in the Wild West.
Alright, we're already done this. Alright, you have no fucking idea. Got it. Did I forget something? Oh, hold on, did I... Hold the fuck on. This. Okay, I did. I'm missing something. What the fuck is it? Time to pixel hunt. Because I should be able to, like, spray around. But why am I not allowed to? What did I forget to pixel hunt? Did I forget to examine something? Present. No, not present. This. There we go. Yeah, I didn't... I'm an idiot. The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case?
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other guards sound like? How many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What are we playing? A word game now? Alright. Is that what I needed? Examine now, maybe? Hold on. Maybe I have to... Hold on. Did I show this to Gumshoe after examining? I did. Okay. Maybe I'll have to come back. Wait, hold on. Anything new? No. Here, though. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Oh, we've gone through this! Criminal affairs. Examine. Nothing new. Worth a shot. Move. Detention center? Oh God! Yeah! Let me see. No, nothing. No, nothing. Hold on, did I? No, not that one. I mean... that one! I did, right? I didn't! I'm an idiot!
There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number?
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember weird, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again. There we go. There we go. I've forgotten to examine my evidence properly. Okay, this one I have done. Okay. Because I was allowed to skip it. Alright. Now let me go back. Because I'm pretty sure... I'm just gonna see if this triggers anything first, so I don't go back and forth too much. This bitch and her damn lunch boxes. No Edgeworth. Got it. Underground parking lot. All right. Ooh! Evidence room. There we go! Or did I do this? May I please spray the fucking luminol? Where's... What am I missing? This is what I get for taking too long of a break. I don't remember what I did beforehand and what I didn't. Blood. We should use her testing fluids to check it out. Yes! But I forgot how. Options? There we go! I remembered! Okay, progress. just wasted 30 minutes, though.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal!
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too! I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Go.
I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, Detective?
This locker! It's mine!
It's yours?
Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away! Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly! You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll just jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys! Believe me, you can't trust the police!
What? But you're a detective!
My man's getting a bit carried away. I'm gonna do one thing before I slide again. Yeah, the floor. There we go. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it in the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give them my report for the day. It might help, you know?
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. No, hold on. I still wanna... There we go. Okay, I did get everything. Okay. Alright. But now, the floor plan looks like this. Alright. That's mucho importante. Alright. Let me go to criminal affairs first. Alright, nothing. Entrance. Guard station. No, fuck! Oops! I meant... Wait, is there anything new here now? Nope. Wait, actually. Nothing. 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 Alright. Underground parking lot is where I want to go. Alright. Hey! Ah, guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you! Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. So long! Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me, somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is taking really taking a toll on him.
Alright. Hold on, let me start by doing this. Yes, thank you. Alright. Find something he has not done yet. I believe we've done that. Or have me. Or have I? What? Please? I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case over a cup of tea? I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Wait, but I just... Oh! Wait. Oh, fuck. Hold on, so I fucked up. Alright. Here we go. That was a one-time dealio, I guess. Maybe I'll show you something else. Wait, what was that? Oh. Alright. Was it the Oh! It's the note! I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why didn't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. There's a lot of shit I've not had the opportunity to present. Just to double check. Yeah, okay, so that was that dialogue. Okay, we already done it. We've been there, we've done that. Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Why, Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
Why, it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Alright. Nope, nothing. Nothing new. Nothing new. I should study this though. The tag says AI-16.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least, that's what Edgeworth said.
makes it all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. Alright, let's talk. So, how did the inquiry committee go? So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently, there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard that. I've heard them say so. I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
something happened?
They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by chief of police. Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still...
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigations was the Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago, too, then.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow! You get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a Deputy Chief of Police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him... If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence! Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you are still studying forensic science...
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I was using this.
Luminal testing fluid, hmm? Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know?
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks!
How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right!
I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Alright. Let's fuck off into the night. Okay, let's do this. We know she's gonna nerd out about it, so why not? Also, nothing. Alright. What? She actually didn't have anything to say about... Okay. Less dialogue from her, the better, in my opinion. Oh, shit! Yeah, I want to go here and then guard station. There we go. Now he's gone. Alright, let's get it moving. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
Really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
I mean, it's clearly this one.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
I was starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With the X button, see?
Ah. Looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With the triangle button. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow. It looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick, and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
Guess I better give it a try. Real thick. Go. Let's get this all in one go, eh?
Aha! You did it! You found one!
But this looks nothing like a print. This looks not... But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does this mean? I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Yo.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker again closely, it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. Alright. Get this fucking fingerprint out of the way. And blow!
Yay! A print so clear, it's dazzling!
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Just for fun. Yeah, exactly.
No match.
Come on, how am I supposed to guess who they are?
Isn't it obvious?
Anyway. Match found!
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit and sometimes you miss. You just gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there's one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out! Probably check this. Oh, is there nothing to examine? Seriously? I thought there was. Alright. Whatever. Wasn't the handprint? Oh, fuck. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right?
Right! There was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints that weren't? Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Here we go. Haha! I give it my best shot.
The kind of results won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
It certainly doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Okay, so I tried that one. So I want to do this one, I guess. Ah, that's just the one I just did. I guess this one? Stupid pixel hunting. Almost done with this shit. Almost. Emphasis on almost. There we go. Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall!
Huh? Officer Marshall? That's got to be a coincidence! He's not involved in the crime!
Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh,
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall...
Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it!
To be continued! Finally done with this part. Ah! And no, that's not the last investigation day either. We're still on day 3. Now we're on day 3, right? There's an investigation 4! Why is there an investigation 4? If I don't remember if there was an investigation 5, but the fact that there's a 4? Didn't they extremely clearly establish in this universe that one case will lead maximum 1 day? Like, even the most basic world building of this franchise isn't even followed by this case. Anyway.
So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
Lana!
Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
So how'd it go?
It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. Emma, I can't stand you, but your big sister's high. Anyway.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But Lana, don't tell me you...
Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky? We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to, Mr. Wright.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow. This is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe the way in which we should find... In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now that's what Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't even know what's going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
Very well. Let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For the first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Oh boy! Things are going to get wild for the go-go. Sorry, I didn't read that in time. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir! Yes, sir! I am Officers Mike Meekin, sir! My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir!
So you're telling us you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir! I'm the one who did it! I'll never kill anyone again, sir! But you've got to believe me, sir!
Actually, what we would like from you is...
Sir! I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir! A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend!
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Help me, sir!
Officer Meekins? Officer Meekins? Yes, sir! Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir! As you wish! After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir!
You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Man, that's really doing a number of my, like, right about here on my throat. Really doing a number on that part. Fuck.
So, the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
Do unto the others before they do unto you! That's the Meekins family motto, sir!
I see. Then you fainted and a colleague... I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir! He knocked me upside the head, sir!
Very well. You may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with. Crime report, sir! Although it's my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day.
Hold it! Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir! I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! Yikes! Now there's a scary thought. Evidence transfers was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir!
The Blue Badger?
Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the Chief of Detectives, sir! I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process! That was my sole mission for the day, sir!
I see. Sounds like a very, important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room!
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room! In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir! I have one right here around my neck! So then... your ID... your ID number should be listed on here, right? Hey! There it is! I found it! This is the one right there!
Could you please read us the number?
Yes, sir! It's 4989596! That's my number, sir! I see. Huh. But the number 4989596 is shown being used twice! Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir! The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir! That's when I spotted the man on the security screen! Jag ska avsluta nu. Ja. I was only doing what I was trying to do, sir! So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir! A knife!
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then?
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was! You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir! I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him! That's how I got this gash on my head!
Maybe if you just kept your cool hand wouldn't... Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be...
But I saw the blood trickling down my arm! I panicked! I grabbed the man by his collar! I fought for my life! Then I did it! What exactly do you mean when you say, I did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir! The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him! You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver! I made sure to close my eyes like a man! See? He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of blood! Next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew...
Yes?
He punched me right in my face, sir! After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. About what time did you regain consciousness? No, I'm not, sir! But how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious! Oh, right. According to the reports from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too! I woke up crying tears of pain!
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir! Your mission? Yes, sir! The Blue Badger, sir! I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand! Well, we can all rest easy now.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins?
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief God delivered it to me just this morning, sir! The chief? Delivered it?
What is that? Videotape?
Yes, sir! That's absolutely right, sir! A videotape, sir! It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room!
Objection!
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. And I was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look. Show us the tape. Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
And this is where we'll stop. Alright, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Shoutouts to Eddie and Predator Gaming HD for dropping by. And yeah, there's a lot of dicking around remembering how to spray for fucking luminol for blood and how to trigger the instance of making Edgeworth spawn so he could give me the fucking fingerprint powder, but yeah. We're finally back on progressing. After this court day, there will actually be another fucking investigation day. I remember this. This case is too fucking long to the point where it even breaks world building. However, I'm about to drop out right now. If you haven't heard it, you should listen to the new Linkin Park albums from Zero. That shit is fucking amazing. They have shit from every era of Linkin Park on there. Hybrid Theory, Meteora, Minutes to Midnight. They got fucking 1,000 Suns style shit on there. You name it. Secondly, go buy Clock Tower Rewind, because that is a game where interviews even specified by the creator of the first 3 Clock Tower games that if Clock Tower Rewind sells well enough, there is a chance that he would get on to make a new entry for the series that's not super realistic high budget, but more similar to the original game, which, please let that happen. Anyway, this is Majin. And, I'm about to fuck off. And, hope you're having a sexy-ass day, night, or evening, depending on your region. Majin signing out. Peace the fuck out. Sir! Next stream! Sir!